Welcome to the Crimson Comedy Show! Welcome to the Crimson Comedy Show. I'm your host, Andy. Today we got a very special guest today. He's a comedian, podcaster, and a writer. Give it up for Robert Zapata.
What's up, buddy? How you doing, Andy?
Good. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me, bro.
How was your drive here?
Well, it's originally okay. Thinking about Google Maps, bro, when you try to predict a drive, because they always tell you you can hit the arrive by. I don't know, and you're like, oh, hey, leave at this time, you'll arrive by that. So I was like, all right, that's cool. If I leave by 1:40, I'll be here by, it said 2:55. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll leave at 1:40. And I got here at 3:20. What the hell? Dude, Google Maps, bro, I don't trust them anymore, bro. Go back to MapQuest now, dude. You know what I mean?
If you're better off doing MapQuest ways, because I think they try to get you to go further. You waste gas miles and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Because remember MapQuest, they would send you on a quest. I used to test it. I'd be like, all right, let me see where it says, I know my way to get home. I'm going to go to MapQuest, see how I get home. This is pre-phone, so you would be on your friend's computer. Right, hey, let me use MapQuest. And it would send me like the long route. It would send me on like all the way around in some like an arc to get home.
At least now with new technology, like I was going to a show last night, and I normally exit a certain exit, but I like to watch the traffic, so I leave my navigation on. And then luckily it told me like right just before the exit to exit another exit because it was like dead stop traffic. So
okay, so
it kind of saved me like 10 minutes. So.
Yeah.
But okay, you've been doing comedy a long time, right?
Yes.
You used to you hit the road back in the day when it was just fucking maps, like.
Bro, no. When I started comedy, I think we still had at some point we had used MapQuest and Thomas Guides. Thomas Guide, for those who don't know, it used to be a book that we would open up, and you would like literally go, okay, I need to go to this city, this block, this is the address, and you go to the index and you go, oh, okay, this is the address, and they'll tell you go to C4. Then you have to go to the open up to C4 and go, oh, this is my destination. Now I have to figure out, you have to backtrack to your house, and you go, okay, so this is here, and they would go, oh, I have to go to this page, and you have to go to the next page, and you would figure it out, and you would map, you would write down the directions that way.
See, back in those times, I wasn't into comedy. I used to go to concerts a lot with my friends, so we would print up what was the other one? MapQuest? MapQuest?
There's MapQuest, and then there was wasn't there another one that was another type of like I forgot what it was.
You know what's crazy is like they used to have like GPS, so you could buy the little GPSs to put in your car. Now your phone's a GPS. Like everything's
Now we're being tracked everywhere we go now.
You know what's weird though? Like they say this new generation, Gen Z, is like the dumbest generation. Sorry, Gen Zers, but they say you guys are the dumbest generation. But they have everything in their pocket. Like they know my daughter knows how to work this better than I do, you know? Like
right.
But like we grew up without a lot of shit, but we're not as dumb as this generation is, or scared to talk to anyone.
Yeah, I think it's more of like a social thing for them. I think it's like it's just they expect things to be done instantly. Like they want it, they don't want to work for it. They always want it now. And so when there's effort, they're like, "Oh God,
and
I got the effort," and that's but not all of them. You know what I mean?
And now that ChatGPT is more convenient, it's gonna get worse.
Dude, we're gonna get so.
We're gonna be like the movie Idiocracy, like everyone keeps talking about.
We're already wearing Crocs already, bro. And that came out in what 2000? When did it come out? Early 2000.
They said that the budget was low for that movie, so they needed something cheap, and that it wasn't big at the time. So they thought they were ugly and futuristic, so they bought them, and then now they're huge. So
But was Crocs around then?
they were just starting out. They were a new company. So
Really?
in the budget, the guy, the or the wardrobe designer guy, they were like, let's look for something cheap and something that looks futuristic. They don't look futuristic at all, but
Oh my God, that's crazy. And now everybody's wearing Crocs, and then
I,
and they don't realize that it's gonna cause knee problems, back problems.
a lot of nurses wear them. Like I thought it was better for their feet.
I've heard the opposite.
Well, I don't fucking know.
I heard it's bad for their back, maybe for their feet, but I heard they have bad.
Hey,
But then, look, I know,
Vans.
like I used to be in the fitness industry, right? I used to sell gym memberships, and I'm telling you right now, the nurses were the hardest people to close. They even though they know about health, they know about what the consequences are because they're seeing everybody in the hospital because they're unhealthy, right? And then they'll be like, "Oh, I need to think about it. You know what? I don't know." It's you're like, "Wait a minute, what the heck? You know about health
Hey,
and awareness?"
Nurses now are thicker than a Snicker.
Oh yeah, I know, dude. I like that, bro.
I have Kaiser, and oh my God, those girls are they're baddies for sure.
Dude, they're all wearing the tight overalls now.
You're a single man, right?
I'm
Like,
single, yes.
they say to hang out at bars around hospitals because that's where the nurses go after their shifts, so you can pick up on nurses.
Yeah, you can pick up on nurses or go to Planned Parenthood because you know they're giving out, bro.
That's
You know what I mean? If they're putting out. If any woman you go, just go there and just hang out in the lobby. Hey, what's up? Let me get your number.
His dad.
Come on, girl, you're here for the STD. I'm down, bro.
Hey,
You know?
I got a vasectomy. I should start hanging out inside Planned Parenthood.
Yeah,
They're
dude.
like, holy shit.
Yeah, you'll get nobody pregnant, bro. They would just banging all these girls just
Hey,
ready to go because
but
they're in and
I'm
out.
a married man. I keep my balls to her.
Oh, you're married. That's right. You are married, huh?
No, but yeah, let's talk about comedy now, right? So
Okay.
how long you been doing comedy now?
I started the first time I picked up a mic was 1997, bro.
Dang, that was back when Pokemon came out.
Dude, I was 23 years old at the time, okay? And I remember I was going to college. Okay, so I used to dream about comedy before I even considered doing comedy. It was weird. I used to have these weird dreams, and I would see a silhouette that looked like the Jesus portrait, right? The one, the infamous.
in your pancake?
Yeah. Like the infamous one with all the rays on the outside. It was like that, and then it was a dark black face, and there I couldn't see who the person was, and then it was my jokes. I wasn't repeating somebody's material.
You were writing for Jesus?
I was writing for Jesus, but it sounded like Martin Lawrence. You know what I mean?
Martin Lawrence?
It was a black Jesus.
He said, Regina.
Yeah, that's not what I was saying was. Yeah, and then I was probably like 17, 18, and then when I went to college for architect major, everybody's like, dude, you should be a comedian, bro. You're hilarious, because I was always mimicking my friends. I used to mimic people. And I would act like I would find your tick and I would do it to you, and you'd be like, I don't do that. And you're like, yeah, you do that.
Are you good at impressions?
I'm okay. I can do them it's weird. It's like my confidence level in impressions is not like, because I'm not an impressionist, but I can weave in and out with them. You know what I mean? Like I can, so it's like for me to say, oh yeah, I can do it. I'm not that. It's like, I can do them sometimes when it comes, but it's not like, hey man, do it now. I'm like, okay, I'm not that guy.
Yeah, like
I have to it has to be natural.
it's a good like tool to have, like, especially on stage. We can do impressions, or just like it has more range, like
Right.
and it's more relatable to people, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Like for everybody's doing the Bill Clinton. I don't know. Bill Clinton was like,
We're in 2026.
oh
Hey,
yeah,
Trump.
oh yeah. Okay, now Donald Trump. See, it's kind of
It's hard.
Yeah.
You just gotta just do the hands and you're good.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's the part. You know what I mean? And then one day I'll do it. It sounds amazing. I'm like, I
Hey,
wish I could.
when you're drunk or high and you think you got it down,
Yeah, exactly. You think you're doing the best. You're like, wait, and you're no, when I'm
you
in my
sound like
car.
Timu Donald
Or-
Trump.
He's like the low budget version of Donald Trump, you know?
So who did you meet in comedy when you first started? Like, who was your? Do you remember the guy or where what open mics you went to, whatever?
You know what? The first comedian that I met that was receptive to me was Tommy Davidson. That was like as far as a big name. Because I remember when I first started, I was doing like this place called Dublin's. This was
Where was this at?
this is in Hollywood when Hollywood used to be Hollywood. When everybody used to go to Hollywood because it was the place to be on Sunset Boulevard, and it was a bar, it was a sports bar, and they would have comedy on Tuesdays. And Dane Cook was like just starting to be the guy. Like, oh, who's this guy, man? He's like a rock star, dude. He was amazing. And so I remember I did that show like early, they had like a first impression type situation, like newbie guys. So I got on there, and then I remember I was like, oh man, I gotta get on again. And I walked down the street, and Tommy Davidson was doing his show at another spot down the street on another night, and it was all like everybody was doing comedy shows all up and down Sunset Boulevard. And like and that's when I was, hey, what's up, dude? Oh, living color. Oh my god. How do I get on? So just come back. I got you. I'm like, oh shoot, you know what I mean? And I did my little set, you know, like a little 5 minute set. And
Tommy, he's the black dude, right?
yeah,
Skinny black
the
dude?
skinny one. That's
Okay,
correct. Yeah.
I remember him. I'm trying to think. Wasn't he in? Was he in Coming to America?
I know he was like booty call.
That's Arsenio Hall.
Yeah. He was like booty call.
Oh yeah, with Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. Yeah, he's he's the one that.
Yeah, I remember him.
He does all that stuff. Yeah. And then Willie Barcena, I met him. I want to say like 97, like 2002.
Think you guys been friends? It's as long as I've been friends with my friends since we were like 13, like 25
Yeah,
years.
bro. I met him in 2002 because I did comedy for 3 years, then I quit for 2 years. But no, I didn't quit comedy per se, but stand up. I was doing sketch comedy for 2 years because I got my heart broken, bro. You know what I mean?
What's sketch comedy? Like on stage?
Yeah.
Like improv?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was doing that.
Like whose line is it in?
Like whose line is it anyway? That's correct. Like Ground Links, because I joined Ground Links, then I did this one called Next.
See Pee Wee Herman thing up there?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Icon. That's not mine. It's a friend's. He was supposed to come get it. He hasn't gotten it.
And hi, this is Pee Wee Herman. Okay. And
That's pretty good.
yeah, and this is Marvin the Martian. Hey, this is Marvin. You know what I mean?
You sounded exactly the same.
And I got another one. This is Kermit. Hey, this is Kermit. Hey, bro.
I literally did the same three voices.
I got a wide range. You know what I mean?
Most voice actors voice multiple characters it's the same voice.
They do tweaks. You ever watch what's his name? Caliendo. He's really good at describing how he does it.
I heard Howie Mandel. You know how he did Bobby's World?
Yeah.
He also did Gizmo, the same exact voice. So it's the same character.
It is. Yeah, you're right. It is.
So I said like you said, you sounded the same because you just say I'm doing a different character, but it's actually the same fucking.
The same voice.
I'm sorry, rest in peace, Jeff Garcia. But he did the same thing too. He did the voice of Sheen.
Yeah.
And then the voice of that little mouse from Barnyard.
Right.
They sound exactly the same.
Kind of like that.
I know he did other ones. I don't recall.
He was on Happy Feet,
But
right?
I don't remember the character. I don't remember. But I'm just saying. I know for sure Sheen and the mouse sound the same. So
yeah, dude. Jeff Garcia was good at that, bro. I met Jeff, dude. Okay, so Jeff Garcia, bro. So I remember. Okay, when I met Jeff in '97, dude. So and Jeff was like killing it, bro. He was like selling out everywhere he went. Every like club in LA.
He still was. So yeah.
Bro, he used to do this bagging competition against the crowd.
Like the original roast?
Yeah, bro. He would go, anybody at the end of the show. Hey,
he would challenge
the crowd.
Oh, I thought you were talking about he would put on like a roast.
No. He would be like, hey, after the show's done, everybody's killed it. He's emceeing it. Anybody here think they can roast me? Huh? Anybody in the audience think they got what it takes? Like, who are you? Come on up here. And he'll grab randoms and they'll come up.
This is back in the day when they called it like capping. So the
Yeah,
original capping when you make
yeah.
fun of each other. I always
We,
call it
we
capping
call it bagging.
or capping. Either way, that's the
Yeah.
same shit. But
Yeah, and then he would do your mama stuff, and then bag on them, and then cap on this guy, and he'd just going back and forth, and he always just murder, dude. He would just murder these guys, bro.
so you just rolled with all these dudes.
So then, yeah, so then that's when, okay, so when I first started, I was doing like the urban rooms, okay, all the black rooms and like the white rooms,
Hey,
Hollywood.
Black Rooms are my favorite. I always murder those shows.
Bro, and I was doing like the family room in down in Inglewood. I was doing like South Central. I was doing like anywhere I can get on because they were the ones putting me on. It's weird. Like when I first started, the Latinos didn't put me on because there was only like a handful, and I was like a firecracker. You know what I mean? Imagine me 20.
What is your ethnicity?
I'm Mexican. Okay, my grandparents all mixed, bro. Like that generation, they're all born in the 1920s.
Same.
And so my grandmother, my mom's side is Yaqui Indian, Pascual Yaqui. My grandfather is from Mexico, Guadalajara. And then my dad's side, my grandmother is Basque.
The hell is that?
They're like French and Spanish.
Oh,
Right? And then, because I guess in the French and
conquerors.
well, no, apparently in like French and Spaniards, they always had a rivalry. So there's a small little community in the Alps. They mixed and they created their own language.
Oh, that's
And
crazy.
apparently Bakersfield has a huge Basque community.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, because there's all these Basque restaurants everywhere. It's crazy. And then my grandfather is Mexican, and my dad and part Puerto Rican. He was half Puerto Rican.
So you can pass as all of them. So
Yeah, people think I'm Italian sometimes. Hey, how you doing? Forget about it. That's my Italian word.
maybe if
Forget
you
about
are a
it.
little bit lighter to stay out of the sun for the summer.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm right. Yesterday, I was in the sun all day yesterday.
No, I get dark as fuck.
But I got dark.
I
This
turn
is one
purple.
day right here, dude. This is one day of like, yeah, I know. I'll get really dark just like you, bro. Like,
No, I get darker than this. Trust me. Like the headshot you asked me to send you.
yeah,
I took it here like a year ago, and I was lighter then. And then
yeah. You look a lot darker right
And I
now.
also did it in my bedroom, in my bathroom, and the lighting is the best in there.
Right.
So it made me look lighter, but I'm darker. But wait till the summer comes. I'm gonna be purple and shit. I can hang out fucking
Yeah,
any hood I
dude.
want to.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I would get really dark, bro. It's like, I have a picture of me when I was in high school because I played football. So you knew 2 days. I was outside in the field, and there's a picture of me and my brother. I have a half brother, and he's like super light. I look like
Hey,
shit brown, dude.
remember back in the day in those the old cameras, when digital cameras first came out, like the lighting wasn't the best. It wasn't
Right,
ever.
exactly.
I remember seeing pictures of myself, and I'm like, I look like a shadow, or like I'm like unlocked character.
Dude, right? And when I do a trip on this, when I went to college, I was at Woodbury, and one of my fraternity brothers, I joined like a little local fraternity, all
You're a frat boy.
well, it was like a small fraternity, like all Mexicans.
What
It was a
frat were you?
It was Beta Lambda Chi. What's up, guys? I don't even think we exist anymore, dog.
There's Greek Mexican frats.
Yeah, dude, it was a Mexican frat, bro, and freaking and one of my pledge went to my rival high school. I went to Montebello, and he went to Bell Gardens. So we played football, and we're like, "Hey man, I play football, bro. You play football? So did I, dude. Well, what? Yeah, dude. But I was a running back. Well, I was a linebacker. Oh, dude,
I was a bench warmer.
and like we probably played against each other. Like, what number are you? I was number 33. So, what? Get the fuck out of here, bro. I go, what? He's like, you number 33? I go, yeah. He's like, dude, we thought you were black. I said, what? I said, yeah, dude, because I was so dark.
What was your hair like? You have a corner.
No, because you don't. Yeah, well, you wearing the helmet, so
Yeah.
you don't see. All you see is face, arms, and calves. You know what I mean? Everything else is covered.
And
You know.
were you fast?
I was fast as fuck,
That's
bro.
why.
I was super fast, bro. I was really fast. Yeah.
I played baseball. That was it. I never played anything else. Like
Yeah.
I wanted to play it when I got into high school, but like I just wasn't into it anymore. So yeah.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I played Pop Warner football from like fourth grade all the way through senior in high school. I played Pop Warner and then high school football. Started running track in sixth grade, all throughout high school, I started wrestling 8th grade all throughout high school.
So you grew up out in Montebello,
Mhm.
like, and then did you move to Hollywood? Like, how did you make it to Hollywood? Like, how did?
Well, I moved to Burbank. Well, that's when I moved to the valley. I live in the valley, so that I've been in the valley since. Honestly, I mean, I lived in Diamond Bar for a year and a half for a short period of time in the '90s, like '97, and then I went back to the valley. No, '98, '99. That's right. And then I went back to the valley, and I've been there since. I like the valley vibe because,
I've never been.
everybody's
I've never been.
everybody's hustling, dude. Like everybody has something to do. Like, well, you right now, like you're doing your podcast, right? You're doing your thing, and you
Trying.
and you have like-minded people. So you're like, hey man, what's up, man? Oh, dude, you want to do my pod? I'll do yours. All right, cool. Versus out here, it's like
I
it's
have
not as many as.
I have a friend I'll recommend you later to do his pod.
Okay, yeah. So there's so I like that the vibration. You know what I mean?
See, I just started this so I can get to know comics, network with people. Look, listen. Tell this to Willie. I'm one of your 4 fans.
Oh,
I
okay.
like your guys' podcast. That's why I discovered you, right? Like, I didn't know who you were until I saw that. Like, no disrespect.
Yeah, no
I'm
problem.
not a huge I'm a comedian, but I don't know everything about comedy.
Right,
Like,
right, 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 right.
there's so many comedians. Unless you're like you said, the original back in the day, like one of five, like with the only one that's getting the attention,
Right,
right?
the Gabriels,
Yeah.
well, even Gabriel wasn't back. Back then it was George, it was George, Mencia, Paul. That's it, bro.
So I'm saying, like, no disrespect to you, but like I found you on Willie Barcena's podcast, and I was like, I like this dude, and Willie's always giving you a hard time, but
Always, dude.
but I was just like, I thought you were funny. I think you weren't always on the show, right? Like you
No,
joined.
I came on, I want to say almost 2 years ago now. But, no, maybe about a year and a half ago. I'm sorry, about a year and a half ago.
A friend of the show, a friend of mine, told me about the podcast, and I've met him once, Willie, once a long time ago, like randomly at a bar, and I was doing an open mic there, and he was there hanging out with whatever. And anyways, I didn't really know much about him either. And then someone told me about him. And they were all like stargazed over him. I was like, okay, like I didn't know who he was. Like, and then I started listening to his podcast and I liked it. And then I seen you join it, and you always made me laugh. Like I liked you in the background. You added to the show for sure.
Oh,
Like,
thanks, brother. I appreciate that, Annie. Yeah, dude. You know what? It's a great thing, a great tool for like you said to network and it's we have fun when we do it because we pre-recorded things, because just in case we say stuff that we can cut it out.
yeah, I don't cut anything out to here. So if you're gonna say, listen, if you're gonna talk shit about anyone or don't say words that'll get us flagged on the internet.
No,
Okay?
exactly. No, no,
I
yeah,
meant to
yeah.
tell you that before we started, but
Oh, too late now, bro. No,
but
just kidding.
I just, like I said, I produce it by myself. I just, to make it easier on me, I can turn this around faster. I don't have to go through and edit all that.
Oh yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah, like you said, pre-recording is nuts. I don't do this live either. Like,
Yeah.
in case I do, like I've had to. I don't like to, but I don't.
Right, yeah,
So
because
please
you
don't
never
make
know,
me.
right? Someone's gonna say something like, "Oh, dude, now we gotta like." So hopefully nobody sees this podcast. You're like, I don't want to promote this one at all, dude. Yeah,
Like I like the skits you guys make too. Like you guys should make more of them. Like
we are gonna make more. We wrote another one. We wrote another one. We're gonna shoot it. We have several, bro. Like the one
the Oompa Loompa one was funny.
that was hilarious, dude.
At first I was like, I didn't recognize you. Like it actually looked legit, like the makeup and everything. So I was like, and then I like the one where you guys you had a mustache. We were the lube guy.
Yeah, the loop guy. Yeah.
With that mustache, you look like you look like I said, no disrespect, but you look like Pedro Pascal with
That,
the mustache.
that's
Has
hilarious.
anyone ever told you you look like the Mandalorian?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. They said it look. Well, they say I look like Pedro. They look at. Oh, but I don't know what. I thought it was the little. I thought it was what's his name? Pedro from.
Napoleon Dynamite.
No, from what's his name? Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, no, I'm just saying with your mustache in that video, you looked like Pedro Pascal. Like,
Yeah, that sketch, dude, that went viral, bro. I got 1.8 million in like 1 million in one day, and then the other 800,000 in a matter of the span of like 3 weeks. It hit hard, bro. And when that sketch came to my brain, bro, I was like, I thought of the main concept, but then we collaborated on the dialogue.
I just like how Willie's all serious, and then he's like testing out the lube and shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we got a part two but I'm thinking we're gonna promote it and we're gonna put it out like in October because it's like a horror movie. Yeah, dude, that's gonna be a good one too.
Sketches are fun. I just don't have anybody to film with. Like a lot of my friends, they live far, so like I've wanted to do some with people. I've done a couple and just didn't work out the way we wanted to. But like, you got to make a day of it where you're gonna film
Bro,
several.
honestly, you know how long it takes for us to shoot these sketches?
5 minutes.
Like 30 minutes.
I've done a couple little for the podcast, little clips with me and my daughter, just little 10-second ones, and they actually are pretty cool. Just it doesn't take much, but I want to write my own and produce it well, like the way you
Right.
guys did. It did pretty
Yeah,
good.
you know what the thing about it's because we're really good about thinking stuff off the cuff. A lot of that stuff is like improvise. A
Mm.
lot of it is like we kind of go, all right, this is like the idea. All right, cool. This is, and then we kind of discuss a little bit of what we're gonna do, but not really.
Who bought the costumes? You guys like?
Oh
His
yeah.
costume was like legit. Like
Yeah,
he paid
yeah,
like
yeah,
$100.
That's one thing is Willie will buy everything. Like, all right, well, I'll buy all the costumes to make sure we look cool.
You should do a Mandalorian one. No,
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, you look like Pedro Pascal. You could be.
That's a good idea.
You make the other short dude be Baby Yoda or whatever.
Yeah. A DJ, that's a good idea, bro. I'll shoot that in May because we're gonna be in Texas
You
together.
could buy a cheap costume at the not the legit one, just the one with the little plastic one that goes over your face. You just take it off.
Yeah, because that's part of that's part of the comedy. Jesus.
The
Yeah.
the punchline could be like, "This is the way." When you're promoting a show or something.
Right, yeah, I can do that. That's funny, dude. Yeah, bro. You know what? We have fun with our sketches, dude. It's like we're gonna do one where well, we're gonna feel like a UFC one. We're gonna do I did one with a girl. I don't know if you saw that one. She beats me up, but we're gonna do one where we're actually at the UFC fights.
Where were you guys the other day? You posted some like Muay Thai fighting.
Yeah, we went to some a small promotion, an MMA fight, and in Commerce, like some guy rented out like a commercial building, like in an industrial area where there's all these
Underground.
like, yeah, I mean, it's sanctioned because they have to make sure everything's legit.
I was just waiting for people with the cash in their hands, like
Dude,
the Asian dude behind you. I was like, "Where's his cash?"
dude, they were yelling and screaming, bro, like crazy, dude. And
It looked like Bloodsport.
dude,
Like,
they had honey packs as their sponsor, bro.
did they give them away?
Yeah.
Do you have any? Let me
No, I was like, bro, what's going on here? You got everybody, all these dudes are all like horny now watching fights, bro. I don't get it.
Just walking away with rods.
Well, they're all walking with rods and they're like,
I've never used a honey pack. A friend of mine told me about. I'm afraid of those things. Like I'm gonna end up at the hospital with like a 5-hour boner.
Well, I've never done it either, but they say you get really flushed too. Like you get hot. Like you
Like, start
sweat.
sweating. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that. Like
Your body temperature rises.
I don't even like any relations in the heat. So fuck
Yeah,
that.
so now when you're doing it, you be all sweaty all over her, bro. She's,
Hey, you get off the mattress, the shape of your body.
yeah, it's all wet, dude. Like, yeah.
You ever drip on a girl's face or just drip on her face? That's so fucked up.
Dude, yeah, you know what I mean? And their mouth is open, it's like, oh shoot, and there you are, you put in work, and, hey, I got the honey pack in me right now. We're not done yet. I need round 3. You know what I mean?
But what I like on your guys' podcast is like when they do skits with you, or like we're like, oh, we're gonna have a little dating thing, and they're doing the Robert's dating shit. Did you ever get anything out of that?
No, because actually, you know what we did, but she was, nah. Yeah. a little too old for me, bro. You know what I mean?
Like he was talking about how you hooked up with a porn star, and he's like, oh, you wanted your little churro.
And that's true, bro. Dude, I met this girl. Okay, so it was at the Haha Comedy Club, and she wasn't a porn star at the time. She was an amateur webcam girl, and so they're big. They're like kind of the heavy.
That's an OG OF girl, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, OG, and freaking she had a pretty face, massive breasts. Huge, we're talking huge, bro. Like both of them, it was 2 girls, and one they were both kind of on the bigger side, obviously, and but this one at least had a ass too, but this one was kind of had that weird where it looks like she's clenching a little bit more, and so I was like, hey, what's up, girls? I was just being friendly.
I know Willie Barcena.
And well, they were at the first show, and then they're like, hey, steak for the second show. So I was on.
So they call them chuckle fucks, right?
Yeah, I think so. So then, yeah, you're right. So then they stood for the second show, and they're like, hey, they liked me. I was like, hey, what are you guys doing tonight? Let's hang out. yeah, we're gonna go home. Well, let me come over. She's like, all right. So I went over there, and then we were drinking beers, and I was like, man, you guys these are just massive. I can't believe it. Like, how much do they weigh? And dude, there was like, and I go, can I see how much they weigh? Like,
You
yeah.
got a scale in your back
Dude,
pocket.
I had a guesstimate, dude. I told them that they pulled them out, bro. I was like, oh
Hey,
my God.
do you remember that one sketch from In Living Color where Homie the Clown is like, guess your wife's weight, and it's Jim Carrey. He's dressed as a cowboy. He's all right. Guess my wife's weight, and he's like, one fat bitch.
Exactly,
That's what you
dude.
made me think. You're like, guess the weight.
Dude, it was insane, dude.
And that's probably that's probably one of the funniest pickup lines ever. Can I weigh them so you can get a chance to see their boobs?
Dude, so I could see him, bro, and it worked, bro. And then I go, let me see your butts, and they let me.
It was you versus you and two girls.
Two massive girls, and I looked at this, and I was gonna try to take them both on.
Like only one of them can get a turn.
No, I was gonna try to take them both on, but then when I saw this one had like that little short crack, it's like it's all like, ugh. This one at least this one looks nice. I was like, all right, I'll go over here,
So what happened to the other girl? She just watched like a cut.
No, she stood in her room, and I went in her room, and
Oh,
then
they were roommates.
they were roommates.
Oh, that's crazy.
So then I went in the other girl's room, and then she was like, "Oh, I got my camera here." I'm like, "Well, can you turn it around?" Yeah, I'll turn it around. And she turned it around.
You filmed you guys?
No, well, listen, bro. So then, oh my God. So she turns it around. We do our thing. So now I'm like, every time at like 2 in the morning, like when I'm feeling, hey, like for like 2 weeks straight, hey, what are you doing? Come on over. All right. So one of the last time I did it, I was like, hey, can you turn your camera around? She says, what for? Like, what do you mean, what for? She was like, well, we're going to do something. I don't want to be on camera. She's like, I got two more up there anyway. I was like, no way, dude.
You can see your asshole when you're on top.
Dude. No, they saw her get on top of me. I disappeared,
you
bro.
disappear.
I disappeared, dude.
Remember in Jackass where Wee Man had that fat girl jump on him? What was it called? Oh, the Houdini or something?
Yeah.
Where the fat chick just jumped on Wee Man.
That's exactly what happened, bro. Exactly the same visual.
That's funny.
And just imagine it's like all of a sudden I'm like gone, bro. It's like, oh, yeah, dude. So
Death by snooze.
I had to come up for air quite a few times, dude. It was because she had double M, bro. Double M.
I don't even know anything past D's.
Bro, double M, bro. Like, that's insane, dude. I couldn't believe how massive they.
Imagine what they look like now. They're probably at her fucking knees.
Dude, they're down at her knees, dude.
She had a kind of reduction by now.
Oh, bro. And then all of a sudden I see her on the internet. I'm like, what the? Whoa. Is that her? And then she changed her name. I said, no freaking way. Now she goes by Lexi Lux with triple X on both her names. I'm like, no way, dude. And now I see her getting piped down by every black dude. I'm like, oh shit.
Watch, she's gonna pop up at one of your shows one day. Like, what would you do if you saw her there? Would you act like you didn't know her?
No, I mean, hey, what's up? I remember you.
She's like, you ready for round 3?
Yeah, I picked her up too, bro. I try to show off, That shit was heavy, dude.
So that's the only time you ever hooked up with like a girl in the audience?
No, I've done it before. I was a dog when I was younger, dude.
You're a road dog?
I was a road.
Hey,
I was bad, bro. And now I'm like, I'm a lot different now, ladies. Okay.
like my girl's like, oh, she thinks somebody hooking up with girls. Like, there's no girls at comedy shows. Like, maybe back in the day, like.
No, there used to be a lot, bro.
But when the shows that I go to, it's all dudes, and if there are girls there, they're with their dudes. Single ladies don't go to comedy
No,
shows.
not
It's
anymore.
very rare,
Yeah, there's not too many rock star comedians anymore now. Because I feel like ever since the Me Too movement, women have a different mindset from men. You know what I mean? Like, even the mother of my kids, bro, you know what I mean? She's flipped on me, and like all of a sudden I'm this bad guy. Everywhere I'm, oh my God, and like, dude, we used to have arguments about the difference between men and women, how we think differently.
Because men are more logical, women are more emotional. So
Yeah.
we'll never see eye to eye,
Yeah, like she used to argue about like why women wear high heels and like why we look sexy, and we do it because men told us we need to do this.
Women do that because they're in competition with other women.
That's
like,
exactly what it's 100%.
They even say it. Girls admit it. Like even my girl tells me like, oh, like I go out to like when I do my hair and makeup, it's not for you, it's for other girls.
That's what I try to explain to her. But she didn't she was, she became a super feminist, a white liberal from Seattle, bro. And she turned her hair purple for a split second there, dog. Oh God.
And
And she knew how I felt
my
about
wife
that.
was somewhat like that, but she's kind of toned down. Like
Oh
maybe it was just a
really?
phase. Maybe she'll get
I
past
think
it.
no, well, I'm not with her anymore, but yeah, it was a phase. She got past it, and so yeah, bro, it got really bad, dude. Like I remember one time, like she would argue, I had to prove to her. Okay, this is what happened. I remember we used to argue about that. I go, and one time I go, and I told her the same thing you said. I go, no, you guys compete against each other. It has nothing to do with us. And I had my daughter. She was 2.5 at the time at the YMCA doing swimming lessons. So I'm doing my daughter. She has my son. He's 3 or 4. No, no. So he was 2. He was 3.5. She was 2. And then in walks this little girl, about 3 years old. And the first thing they did is they looked at each other like, "Who are
Even the
you?
kids.
Who are you?" And like I said, "Oh my God, look at this."
They start young.
I go, Hannah, look it. I go, I did nothing. I didn't tell her about you have to look pretty for men. I go, look it, there it is. You guys compete against
I
each
think it's
other.
like biology. Like men, we do the same shit too. When you walk in a room, you're like, I can fuck that fool up.
Yeah,
I can
exactly.
fuck that fool up. And when the girls are like, oh, I'm prettier than her. I'm
Exactly.
prettier than her. Like
Right.
that's what's crazy. That the most people who hate women are women because even though they're friends like us, right? We could be cool. We could talk shit to each other and still be cool. Them, they'll get into an argument and then they hate each other for
They hate
five
each other
years.
for years.
Like I had a friend growing up. We were been friends since we were kids, and then I had a family, had kids. He didn't, he still party, drink. He had the more freedom, so we slowly drifted away. And then we didn't talk for like 5 years. Nothing like we never got in a fight. It was just like we just kind of lost connection.
Right, exactly.
And then out of the blue, we hit each other up again, and then back to square one. We're friends again, like
Yeah,
nothing ever
like
happened.
exactly. You continue from where you left off. Yeah.
But that's one thing we have in common is that comedy. Like I was telling you, I don't know a lot about comedy. He knows everybody. He probably knows who the fuck you are before I did. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
there's a lot of people who can my brain can only handle so much. Like I can't keep stats on sports and UFC
Oh
fighters and
God, bro.
there's so many like I don't get it. Like I'm just not that person. I don't. It's not that I'm not saying I'm dumb. I just don't care to
Right.
retain all that knowledge.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. Unless you're like a professional bettor, that then you need to know all that information. My nephew's a bettor like that. He knows like bro all this information like
you like the guys that work to do fantasy football. Do
yeah.
you do any of that
Oh,
stuff? I
I mean,
couldn't get into that
like I said, I was anti fantasy football for a year because I'm the same way. I feel the same vibe.
unless you
And,
just want to make money. You
and
don't
then one
care.
one year, like 3 years ago, they had a comedy one, and Greg Wilson and Jerry Garcia.
Oh, I thought you were talking about okay, comedians had a
Yeah,
fantasy.
yeah, that's
I thought you
comedian.
were talking about a fantasy comedian
No,
league. I was
no,
like,
no,
what the
no,
hell
no.
is
I'm sorry. I'm
that?
sorry. I'm sorry. I may clarify that. Yeah, comedians had a fantasy league. So it was Jerry Garcia, Greg Wilson, a couple of all these other comedians. I'm like, all right. And at the time, one of my kids was like, you should do that. Give you some camaraderie. I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll try it. And I really, honestly, because I knew nothing about football. Like I played football, but I didn't really like watch it for years, honestly. And I'm like, hey, I don't really know who these guys are. So all I did was just grab like the ranking sheets. They give you like a cheat sheet. You can look it up online. It
Yeah,
tells you this guy's gonna be the best, and all the way down to like 100, whatever. So I just went like, all right, I'm gonna try to pick the highest guys. Whoever's the highest rank, I'm gonna try to pick those guys. And that's all I did. Picked them
you get lucky.
and get lucky. And that's basically fantasy. Well, it's just a gamble. There's no real strategy to it. I mean,
I thought you had to actually watch all the games and do all this.
no, you don't. Because let me tell you something. The first season, I was in the Super Bowl, bro, and the fantasy, I did nothing,
Did you do
bro.
it on the apps or the old school way of pen and
No, no,
paper?
no, apps. And so what it'll do is you just look at it, you go, and it has an optimize button. You click it, and it'll set it up for you.
It's
Like,
crazy. You can do it on multiple phones with the same things and make the same money. You know that?
right.
Like this is a guy at work. He's really good at it. He he's been doing it for years, and he's won like probably about over $100,000. Like in
In fantasy football?
no the whatever the not just football, but all of the prize picks or whatever
Oh,
those.
yeah, yeah, betting. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I got them mixed up, but it's basically the same
Same
shit.
thing, yeah, same thing, yeah.
But yeah, he tried to tell me about it, and I was like, I'm good. I
You
don't.
might well, because my nephew's a better, and apparently you got to really know like okay, like say Dodgers versus Angels, and you're like, oh, so and so has this injury, his ankle, this person, blah 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 blah. So you kind of know what's going on about their personal. Oh man, he just broke with his wife.
He's gonna have a bad
He's gonna
day.
have a bad, and you
See,
know
what's
that.
crazy is that, like, say I like the Dodgers, right? I'm not gonna go and follow some other player from another team and like wish them. Sometimes you have to wish for their success so that
That's
you can make
correct.
money. Like, I don't want nothing to do with them. I'm not gonna follow them. I don't care about their stats. I like this team. I'm gonna follow these guys. That's why I never get involved with all these like fantasy teams or
Right.
sports betting because then you have to watch these other players that you don't even like, but you got to watch them.
Unless you're like me, a Raiders fan, bro, because
Have you been to Vegas since they went out there?
uh, no, I haven't, dude.
We're supposed to go to Vegas this summer, and I've never done comedy out there. I know a couple people out there. I'm gonna try to go do something. I know there's a few spots out there.
I was just out there, matter of fact, in Vegas performing at the Laugh Factory. There's opened a new Laugh Factory,
I was
and
like, I didn't even know that. Cool.
yeah, because it was at the Tropicana for years.
And they blew
They
that bitch down.
Yeah, so now they relocated to the Horseshoe, which used to be the Bally's. That corner right there where Caesar's is, the Cromwell
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and Bellagio. Yeah. So right there. So I just did it, but 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Is there smaller clubs out there? Because I know there's the Jimmy Kimmel, there's the Wise Guys,
There's Wise Guys, Jimmy Kimmel, Brad Garrett.
but
There's
do they
LA.
have smaller rooms like
Mhm.
any of the bars?
There's LA Comedy Club at the Strat. There's that
Okay,
one.
for my level, I'm not gonna be able to get on any of those
No,
places.
there's a lot of like little like yes,
I'm looking for a smaller room because while I go out there, I'm gonna try. I just want to at least say I've done Vegas.
yeah, there is a lot of smaller rooms. You gotta there's the South Point on Friday nights, 12:30 at 12:30. I think there's some other like little smaller. I know he does a weed one too. The same guy, Gabriel.
I follow a couple of people. How comedians just follow each other. I don't know these people, but they're from Vegas, so
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna hit them up when I'm getting close.
Yeah,
to
hit
going
him
out there.
up, dude. You never know. Just hit him up and say, hey man, I wanted this cold open. See if I can get a cold open. Ask for a cold open spot.
Jeff made me do a cold open for him, and I didn't know what a cold open was. I told this story. I was like 6 months into comedy. He's like, "Oh, do a cold open." I was like, "What's that?" Like, the host had to explain to me. He's like, "Get on there, shut the fuck up, do your thing, and get off." And I was like,
Exactly.
"All right."
The reason why you ask for a cold open spot is because right now when you're a young comedian, you're trying to get on.
Mhm.
That's the key, right? You're just trying to get as many stage time as possible so you can work on your craft, so you can get funnier, get your comfortability.
I do a lot of pop-ins. Like, I go to shows to support, just whatever friends or whatever. And a lot of the times people bail or don't show up, and they're like, "Hey, you want to do time?"
Yeah,
Majority of the shows I've ever done were like that. That's how I
Okay.
did shows with Jeff and
that's
Bebos.
perfect. That's perfect. Yeah.
I did a show with Bebos. I was taking a piss, and he came in and said, "Hey, go do 5 minutes." And I was like, literally taking a piss, and I was like,
Oh, there you go. Hell yeah.
So he put me on the spot. I was not ready for that shit, but you got to be ready,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you got exactly. And I mean, as far as I don't know if you do open mics or not,
yes, and I hate him. I'm over
Okay,
them.
okay. So listen, open mics for all the young comedians who are watching this. Open mics are there for you to get comfortable.
I'm comfortable, very
Okay.
comfortable.
Then once you get comfortable, you leave leave that scene.
A lot of people think we're gonna get a lot of heat from this. They like you have to do 5 to 7 years.
No, you don't.
That's crazy. I
No,
think
no, no,
five
no, no.
years
No, no,
is
no, no, no,
okay.
no, 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 no. Look at the second you get comfortable, you leave because what happens is this. This is what happens when
You get too comfortable being. Okay, continue. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, not that you get too comfortable being an open micer, eventually your comfortableness is gonna you're gonna go in reverse.
You know what?
You're gonna start getting uncomfortable. You're gonna start like you're gonna become your worst enemy.
You know what's fucked me up in the open mics is that a lot of them are only 2 minutes or 3 minutes. So I'm used to like talking fast, like talking through laughter, not having enough time to do the material I want. I had to cut everything short. So I never felt like this joke is good enough because I can't even say it because I don't have enough time to fucking say what I want to say, you know?
Okay, so then let me advise you on that. So the reason why you do 2 to 3 minute sets in the beginning is because it'll train your brain to get to the joke quicker.
Mhm.
Because obviously you're trying to make people laugh now. Pa, 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 And so once you get your brain to train it. Now, it doesn't mean you have to like talk fast to get to the next joke. No.
That's what I was doing.
Right. No, just take that one joke. If you can only say one joke in 3 minutes, say one joke. If you can say three jokes in 3 minutes and a minute per joke, if that's how you have it, that's your style, you do three.
That's why I had to learn. I had to learn to time because I didn't know shit in the beginning. You know.
Right. Well, just know that in comedy, it works in timings of three, bro. It's like music. So when you're talking, you got to be like 1, 2, 3, punchline, 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 punchline. Just think that that's your rhythm. So when you're communicating, you're telling your jokes, I want to hear, and I was like, and I let me be, and
'Cause once I started booking shows, that's when I started doing better because I had more time and I could relax. Like I wasn't rushing. That's how I learned timing too. Is like, all right, I don't have to rush to this. I can take my time. I can pause for the laughter. So that helped me better. Like
right.
I've always done well on book shows, and open mics is where I've always done bad
Exactly. See,
because my rhythm is off.
that's why I say like so once you get comfortable, stop doing open mics because now it's gonna affect your psyche because now you're gonna be like, oh man, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I. It's like you start going like, "Oh, maybe I should try it like this. Maybe because now what happens? You start questioning your presence, your existence. You're like, wait, because I've always sounded like this, but what the heck? I mean, that's my sound is not. Versus once you get comfortable with your sound and your ticks and your whatever your things you say, get the real shows, and that's when you start working on your material.
I have a friend. He's a fan of you as well. He's the one who actually told me about you. But I'm gonna put him on blast right now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say his name. He knows who he is. He's listening. But he has been doing open mics for about as long as I have, or longer than I have.
Okay.
And he refuses to do shows. Like he's like he will only do open mics, and everyone's like, do a show, do a show.
Hey, so listen, whoever you are, bro, I'm advising you right now. Get on a show, dude.
He's good too.
He's good?
Yeah, he doubts himself. Everybody, trust me, he's the most.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna do you a solid, bro. On Saturday, if you show up, I'm gonna put you on, dude. If he shows up on Saturday,
Okay, I'm just gonna say his name. Fuck it, Leo Fontana. Everybody knows him.
okay, have him come out.
Listen, Leo.
Have him come out.
I love you, Leo.
I got you, bro.
You're a good friend of
It's
mine.
my show.
He's probably the most popular IE comic in IE because he's mysterious. He doesn't have social media. He doesn't want to book shows. Everyone's trying to book him on shows. You were giving him this invitation, he probably won't come.
All right, Leo, bro, this is your opportunity, dude. I'm gonna, you tell me how much time you feel comfortable doing, and we'll make that happen, bro.
Yeah, but he's a great comic.
3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
So I'm glad we brought this up because I wanted to get. I've been telling him you got to do open mics, and I tell him I hate open mics. Just pull that down before it.
Oh,
It's stuck in a shoe.
okay.
So I want him to break out of his shell. He's a good comic. He has solid jokes. Everybody loves him. He's liked by everybody.
Okay.
And he's just for some reason he's like, I want to be undeniable. I'm like, you are undeniable already, motherfucker. Like, break out of your shell already.
Yeah,
you know?
bro. Once you're comfortable, that's it. You're ready, dude. Starts
And
doing.
he knows everything about comedy too. He's another friend that knows all these comics, knows all your guys' histories.
Oh,
Like,
that's awesome.
he's
Dude.
he's a great fucking dude, and he just needs to. Someone needs to push him, and here we are pushing him. Like,
You're coming out, dude. Just make it happen. Bro.
hey, I'm gonna after this is over, I'm gonna text him. I doubt
Text him.
I doubt he's. You want to call him right now?
Call him.
All right. I don't know. Okay, listen, I don't know if my mics will peak or not, but
No, I don't. Well, put it
I'll
up.
put it on speaker.
Yeah, let's call him right now. We're live right now, bro. We ain't messing around here. We don't do no edits, no nothing.
He'd probably do 5 minutes if he wasn't a pussy. Let's see.
Let's see. Phone is ringing right now. Let's see what happens if he picks up.
What's up?
Hey, Leo, you're live on the podcast right now. I'm here with Robert Zapata. He wants to say something to you.
Yo, Leo, what's up, brother?
What's up, man? Hey, I see you in Willie's podcast, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Hey, bro, so check this out, dude. What are you doing Saturday?
I don't have no plans Saturday.
I got a show in San Bernardino. You're on, bro.
Oh, what? For real, dude?
For real, dude. Come through, dude. I want you to do some stage time, dude, in front of a real audience, bro.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Sorry, Leo, I put you on blast. We were talking about open mics, and I talked about how you always refuse to book a show. And I was like, someone needs to push him So right now we're talking to you on the podcast.
Yeah, dude. Hey. So what? If you, are you comfortable, Leo, on stage already?
He's good.
Yeah, I'm comfortable.
All right, no more open mics for you, dog. You gotta start doing some real shows, bro.
He is the king of open mics.
Yeah, no more open mics, bro. I'm telling you, dude. You gotta get on stage, bro. Start doing some real shows, dude. And I got you, dude. This Saturday.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate it.
What would you feel comfortable doing? How much time would you feel comfortable doing?
I think 5 minutes is good. 5 minutes.
5 minutes is perfect. I got you, brother.
All right, Leo. You better not fucking flake and not come. But all right, I'm gonna let you go. All right?
Andy's gonna give you the information.
Guys.
All right, brother.
Talk to you later, Leo.
Later, guys.
Later. Oh, there it is. All right, it's official. All right. So for all those people in IE, Leo Fontana is gonna be on our show. All right. So make sure you guys come out and watch him.
I was surprised he even answered. I thought he wasn't gonna answer, but
It was destined, bro.
he's a huge fan of comedy. I'm telling you, on every podcast in the IE, they talk about him. He's talked about everybody wants to book him. He never wants to book a fucking show. So this is it. This is history.
He felt the energy, bro. That's it, dude.
He was how his energy was positive. He's not like that. He's usually like, oh well, I don't know. Like he's always down on himself.
Exactly. No. We're not messing. We're gonna fix that. No, this is 2026, bro. We're gonna make you an alpha. We're gonna make you the year of the alpha. It's a 1 year. You know about that numerology?
No. Explain.
Well, apparently, like supposedly the elite people in our society.
I got the foil from my head real quick. Hold on.
They use a lot of numbers and symbolisms in their lives. So they use a lot of like numerology to predict like their life and their lifestyle.
Or like they say, like if you're born on this date, you're gonna be successful. My birthday is never on any of those fucking dates for any of those. They're all usually positive, like oh, you're a successful person or you're gonna be wealthy. And it's always like if you're born on this day, I'm never on any of them.
What's your birthday?
July 20th.
July 20th. So you're
Nothing.
So you're like a two life path, or you're like a.
They're really into this.
Hold on. What's your birth? What's the year? What year?
88.
Okay.
I'm a Cancer.
So 7 plus 2 is 9, plus 1 is 10, plus 9 is 19,
21.
plus 8 is 27, plus what was it, 4?
I don't. Even, well, I'm lost. Where?
The year you're born.
88.
Oh, plus another 8. So 1988. Okay, so you got to add the 7 plus the 2. That's a 9. Plus the 1 is a 10. Plus the 9 is 19. Plus the 8 is 27. Plus the other 8 is 36.
That's how old I am.
All right, and then you have to break it down to one number. So 3 plus 6 is a 9. So you're a 9 life path.
What does that mean?
Well, supposedly 9 life paths are adaptable. You guys can, you guys are like, oh, well, I'm in 9 life path as well.
How did you learn this? Whatever we're talking, you sound like a girl with crystal balls.
You know, hey, listen, I know I used to be into this when I was younger because that was my way of getting girls.
The male version.
That was my way of getting girls, dude.
All right. The male version of astrology.
Yeah, you know astrology, so do I. Yeah, you did all that stuff. But there's this guy all over the internet right now. He's promoting it. Some G33 dude, and he's always talking about numerology.
Wait, I seen it on Rob Deerdeck, the geometric something, like it's all numbers and
yeah. So he's basically there's your birth date and then there's the actual life path. So you're a 9 life path, but what is your primary number, and your secondary number is 2 because you're born on the 2nd, right?
The 20th.
The 20th was 2 plus 0 is 2. You know what I mean? So there's 0 0. So you're a 2. So there's like they say like but 9s you take on everybody else's energy. You're like the infinite number because everything adds up to 9. When you add up everything, it always goes back to 9. So you encompass all of it, and you're like a humanitarian type person, you know, that kind of stuff. I'm an 8 life path, which they say we have money, but we either have money or we're broke. It's like one or the other.
Never in the between.
We're not in the middle.
I guess.
And I feel that too. I have money or I'm broke. It's like, damn, bro.
Do you have any bits on that?
I don't. I haven't really written any bits on that.
Have you tried to pick up girls with that? Like it's like you're reading their future or something?
No, when I was younger, I did the American astrology.
Reading?
I did the Tauruses and the Leos and did all that. What's your zodiac sign? Oh, so
that was like the 90s for sure.
Yeah, you would be asking their zodiac sign, and I would tell them what their sexual what their erogenous zones were. Oh, so this turns you on if I touch you here, huh? Because there was a book called Sexual Astrology, and it'll teach you all that stuff.
Hey, tell me where to find that.
Yeah, dude, it still exists, bro. I think it's still out there,
What is
dude.
that thing called? It's like Karma Sutra. Is that same shit?
Yeah, well, that's more about like energy and using your chakras, like the seven chakras. You have the top, this one. I think there's here. Something the mother of my kids is all into this now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're the one saying she's going through some shit.
Yeah, dude, it's so funny, dude. She's so into this whole sound thingy and this crystals. She became like all the girls are into right now, but they're like, and like, hey, wait a minute, you should be Zen, right? Why are you so like bitchy? You should be.
Mic'd up?
Oh yeah, oh sorry. You should be the ultimate. You should be the ultimate Zen of all of us.
My wife used to be really into that and like tarot card reading and all that shit. Now she's like, oh, it's demonic. I don't like. I'm telling you, she goes through phases. Like
Oh my gosh.
she's a white woman, so
Oh, see, I already know.
your wife was white too.
Yeah, dude.
I love them. I'm sorry. I love Latino women. They just don't like me. So
You know what? Yeah.
I've never been with a Latino girl ever.
I have. But I never like that though. It's like maybe I think a couple of them here and there, but never really a committed relationship.
Because I'm a rocker fool. It's like
Yeah.
like Latinas, they don't like me at all. Like
Yeah.
I'm not a cholo.
Oh, actually in East LA, there's a huge rockabilly rocker type,
Yeah.
like the stoner girls.
See, but I don't do none of that shit. So like I
Yeah.
don't fall into that. But
Yeah, man. Yeah, she's a white
what were
girl.
you like in high school? Were you a rocker, a tagger,
I
like
was very honestly, bro.
break dancer?
I was a dancer. I used to pop lock. I used to pop, and I was an athlete. So I was in sports. I wasn't like a normal jock, because I used to hang. I didn't like hanging out with my jock friends. I would literally roam around the school.
When I was in high school, I was kind of kept quiet. I had a lot of friends, but in class, I was never the class clown. Like, you could turn it on, turn it off. People like, even now, people at work like, you do comedy? I'm like, I'm not a fucking clown 24/7.
Yeah.
Like, I have a personality. I like to laugh, and I like to be around people laugh. But like, I'm not just trying to fucking make people laugh 24/7.
Yeah, I wasn't a class clown. I was voted most spirited. Yeah,
They're like,
because I had the balls to go out there and do stuff. Because like I said, I was a really good athlete, and when it came to the pep rallies, people they do like goofy stuff.
Are you an only child? Do you have siblings? Or
No, I have a sister,
What,
an older sister.
how was your guys' relationship in school? Were you guys cool with each other?
Yeah, and well, when we were younger, we used to fight all the time, but up until I think sixth grade, then that stopped. Then we became like,
Is she funny too?
she's very not funny. My dad's funny. My dad's a comedian. But my sister's a little more. She's very. She can speak her mind.
Where do you think you got your like comedy inspirations from, or like your wittiness, or
I got it. I think I got it from my.
being Mexican?
No, well, my dad's side of the family, they were all like characters. My
Shit
dad,
talkers?
yeah, my dad had 9 brothers and sisters, so they're all competing for attention, and they would always be like cracking jokes on each other. There's always this.
Like my dad used to be funny too. He like when I was little, he used to do shit like we'd be driving down the street and there'd be like some ugly chick and he'd be like, Andy, look at your wife. Tell your wife getting out. Just say stupid little things.
Yeah.
And that just made me have a sense of humor. Even my grandma too. She used to just like talk shit. Like my grandma basically raised me at one point. My parents got divorced and I went to live with her. And she would tell me little simple shit. Like I used to get piercings. I was a rocker fool.
Okay.
He's like, come on, Andy, you already got a face only a mother can love. And then she'd look around for my mom. It's like, like my mom wasn't around. So
that's
she was cold. Like she was cold. Like my grandma, like she was really good. Like roasting, talking shit. So I was used to that, or like just being fucked with. Like
right.
I do it with my kids, and my wife's like, oh, like don't do that. I'm like, it's just fucking jokes.
I do,
have
dude.
fun,
I can't do it with my kids too either, bro. She gets so mad about
My
it.
little one, she's a roaster. She's like, she'll talk shit.
My kids roast. They got into roasting for a split second there. My kids.
It's fun. I've loved for them to get into this shit. It's like what I like about comedy is freedom of expression. Just go out and have fun. Everybody needs to laugh. Like
Right.
we all go through shit. You've been through a lot of shit in your life. I've been through a lot of shit in my
Yeah,
life.
exactly.
I don't get people who like don't like comedy. Like I was listening to a podcast, some dude's like, I just don't like comedy. Like you sound like a miserable piece of shit. Like
Yeah.
only miserable people don't like comedy. Like
Yeah, exactly.
because anybody can laugh. And Like, you ever talk to somebody who's crying and they're not having a good time? You're trying to talk to them, and all of a sudden you say something to them and it makes them laugh, and then they stop crying. And have you ever been crying and someone made you laugh? And it's just that instant relief. It's just like weight off your shoulders. Like, I can't explain it, but laughter, they say, is the best medicine.
It is
It's beyond that. It's like
100%.
mentally, spiritually, whatever.
Right.
Like I said, today I was at work today having a bad day. I'm here having fun, talking, shooting shit. I feel fucking on cloud nine right now.
Nice, man.
So like,
I do it. One time I went to a show, bro, and at the haha, and nobody showed up, right? But two people, it was a couple, young couple, probably in their early 20s. This is years ago. And Jack Sr. was running the club at the time. Now his wife runs it. And he's like, we're having the show. What? There's only two people. I don't care. We're having the show. I'm like, what the hell?
I've done a show to two people.
So I go up, I do like 15, 20 minutes and do my little, you talk to the crowd. And the other comedian, the only two that we stood back. Everybody else bounced. We're like, nah, we're leaving. So, all right, we'll do it. He goes up and he's doing these jokes and he's talking about cheating. And the girl went from laughing to crying.
Oh shit, he struck a nerve.
He struck a nerve, dude. She was like, he was talking the joke and she was, right? She was laughing. And then all of a sudden she was in his shoulder. And
It was never a laughter.
dude. And I was like, what just happened right now, dude? So that was the one time I went from the opposite. I went from usually crying to laughing.
That was literally laugh now, cry later.
Exactly, dude. And I was like, what is that? And then they laughed. I was like, dude, you just walked the crowd, bro.
I've done shows where I went up and then the next person went on and then people walked out during that person's set. I just feel so bad. I'm like, are they leaving because of what I said or just because this guy wasn't having the same
Usually
energy?
it's the guy they walk out on.
But I was just like, oh fuck! I couldn't imagine. I've never had anybody walk out on me. I've been walked off for being inappropriate. I've done my comedy. I don't filter whatever, right? Doing a show one time, and a bunch of kids showed up in this restaurant, and the owner was like, "Get them off!" Like because this like baseball team showed up. It's the only time I've ever been played off. But other than that, like I haven't had any negative experiences. Like
I've been booed. one time.
I was gonna ask you, I was like, have you had any hecklers? But then you have a clip where the cholo was talking shit to you.
Yeah. That clip that happened recently. But I've been booed off by a whole room of cholos.
What did you say to piss him off?
No, because I was like, hey man, hey, what's going on here? And
Were you doing crowd work?
Yeah, I was doing crowd work.
Okay.
And then I go, I got an older table. Oh, right. I made fun of how they're older, and
Oh, you should have said. He said it's Vetriano, home.
Yeah, it triggered a nerve. Hey, watch where you're at, homie. He's like, but he was looking like he was about to call somebody, bro.
The way you edited it was so funny. It was
we cut it. Yeah,
It was like,
hey, Fabian did that. My boy, actually, Fabian Barcena cut that. He because I didn't know what he's. Hey, I'm gonna cut something for you. I'm like, all right, and he did that, bro.
He's like in the whole room. No, everybody was smiling, but that one guy. Was that from A Bronx Tale?
Yeah.
That was perfect.
Yeah, he pulled it, dude. That was pretty dope. I was like, oh hell yeah! I like that. He's like, hey, I'm gonna do it. And he shouted to, what do you think? I'm like, oh, this is fucking perfect, dude. So yeah, thanks to Fabian, bro.
Why'd you get booed by the cholos? We making fun of that.
It was weird because it was a freaking probably 250 people in this room. And it was a weird setup because in the front they had chairs and then they had like tables and then they had booths. So the chairs were like theater style seating where they're next to each other. And then they had the tables where they can drink and eat off the table. And the booths are in the back.
Like, where was this at?
This is Casa Latina. This is like in East El Monte, like way back in the day. Jeff Garcia's room, bro. It was a Jeff Garcia room.
That clip was from that room?
No. That's another clip.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm jumping.
You're talking
jumping. When I got booed.
Lost. You're talking about the cholo group yelling. Okay.
Yeah, when I got booed.
Okay.
He asked me when I got booed, and so the people in those were laughing. Just all the booths, they're all VIP, I guess. So they weren't even paying attention to any of my jokes. At one point, they're like, hey, man, get him off the stage, bro. What the hell? Yeah, get him off. Then the whole back of the room was like, boo.
I know Willie was talking about on your guys' pod how there was a fight at a show not too long ago, and then they're like, oh, Robert was the first one to run.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
What happened then?
No, bro. I didn't. Dude, I was standing right there,
That's what
dog.
Willie was like. Oh, you were gone.
No, everybody keeps saying that. I had to show. Look at me. I had to show proof. Look, motherfucker, I'm right here, dude. I didn't run for shit. You know. I guess some dude was like just kept heckling. You know what I mean? And then they kicked him out. And then somebody other guy and I was, hey man, you need to shut the fuck up. You know what? Bah! And the young guy slapped the shit out of the older
I
guy.
was gonna. I said this on the last episode. I was gonna fight at Felipe Esparza's comedy show one time.
Oh
The
really?
very first comedy show, I went to his show in the old Brea Improv, the tinier one.
Yes.
And some cholo, there was this obnoxious group, and then I was just looking back, trying to get the waitress's attention. He thought I was like mad dogging him, and then he wanted to fight me, and then he didn't do shit. But yeah, I've had my experiences with him.
I've been attacked on stage once, bro.
You didn't film it?
No, I wish I had it on camera, bro.
Was this
Yeah.
back in the day?
Yeah,
I was
bro.
gonna ask you if you ever dealt with hecklers or anything
Bro,
like that.
it was at the Ha Ha Comedy Club. And it was like maybe like a Tuesday night, 20 something people in there, nothing crazy. And there was two couples sitting in the front on the right.
I've never been there before.
Yeah, it's a cool little club now. Now they relocated the club now. It's nicer, you know what I mean?
Oh, so it's a different.
Yeah, they used to be down the street.
Then it was Haha Cafe.
It was a Hot Cafe Comedy Club. That was the original one, and then they relocated literally, like a half block down the street, and they bought the building now, so they don't rent anymore, and now it's called a Hot Comedy Club.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
and so there was two couples heckling, and one couple was like back and forth, and I'm going back and forth with them, and I'm winning the battle, but they're in good spirits, they're not getting mad. And the other couple was just mad dogging me. They're just staring at me, not even laughing at none of my jokes.
Hey, we better be careful in San Bernardino.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I already know. I know.
I
And
grew up out there.
I know.
so-
Dude, I know. Yeah, exactly. And so one of the girls, she goes, "You're fucking short." I go, "Yeah, I just did 5 minutes about that earlier. Obviously, you weren't paying attention." So then I do this bit I'm doing, and they're getting kicked out. And there's a bit I do how stoners. I have a friend who gets so stoned can't see his eyes, but he sleeps with his eyes open. So it's a whole bit. And so I do the bit, and I'm all doing the bit, and I go like that, and then I go, they're getting kicked out, guys. Hey guys, just keep it down. They're getting kicked out. She goes, and she said, well, what? Fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck this place, and fuck you. I go, please do. And that's when her boyfriend goes, boom, makes a U-turn, walks right to the fucking stage, bro. I'm like, oh shoot, is he really right here?
So you fucking give him the Spartan.
So
kick.
I put my hand out like, hey, bro, keep your distance. And he took fight on me.
You didn't beat him with the microphone?
No, I didn't. Well,
Hey, I'm telling you right now, if I'm ever at a comedy club and someone comes to me, I'm fucking popping you with that
microphone
or
the micro. Yeah, you
bop him on the fucking
the bop
head.
in the head. Yeah. So
Never fist that
yeah,
bitch.
exactly. So fucking now he took fight. He missed all of them.
Because you were too short.
I was too short, and
He's
then
like, dang, he really is short.
yeah, and then I grabbed him by the collar, and I used to do this move where I would grab him by the shirt, and I would
Like a hockey player?
like a hockey player, exactly. I pull him down, I pop, 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 pop. Well, at the time I was on a workman's comp lawsuit, so
you had to pretend, oh yeah, I'm hurt. I can't fight.
so I hadn't worked out in months. I mean years, 3 years. So I went to do it. I had no strength. I was oh shit, I have no strength. I can't do it anymore. So now we're hockey fighting. Now we're doing this thing. We're going back and forth, and we're missing each other.
Nobody's stopping this.
Nobody's stopping this shit.
They're just watching.
They're watching it, right? They're like, oh, we thought it was part of the show. and so then finally, fucking Augustino Zoida runs in and grabs him. He underhooks him, pulls him away, and his boy grabs you, but he wraps me like this, and I'm like this, and he picks me up off the ground. I'm all, put me down, dude. Put me down. And then he goes, and then as I'm saying that, the guy claws me.
Like a girl?
Like a girl. And freaking busting my nose open. I can feel the blood coming down. I was like, motherfucker. So now my strength came back because I was pissed
You
now.
got the adrenaline?
The adrenaline. Bah! And then pop, pop, pop. I connected 3 times. It was like here, here, and then finally I got him right here. And then they fucking pulled him out and they tackled me against the wall. And then he left. And then the haha club owner made his buddy pay me $80 for
Compensation.
compensation, dude. That was my
Hey, you
compensation.
should not have accepted that money. You could have got a lot more.
Dude, I know, bro. So I got compensated, and at the end, I was with a napkin. Hey
Hey,
guys, thanks for coming out.
here's some money for Band-Aids from CVS.
Dude, I was- thanks for the support. You know what I mean?
But that's I was telling another comic. They should need to have real security at comedy clubs.
Oh yeah,
It should be like a law, like if it seats a certain amount of people, because I know breweries, if the occupancy is at a certain point, they have to have security there because
Right.
of like crowd
People
control,
are drinking. Yeah, they're drinking.
especially at comedy clubs.
Yeah, 'cause that's the main sale.
I don't get the people that go to comedy clubs and then they're looking to fight people like, and
It rarely happens though. It's not that often.
A lot of the times now, in almost every clip now, it's like someone getting kicked out, someone fighting. Like
Yeah, like where Rene Vaca had those guys kicked out at and right here in San Bernardino, right?
I don't know. He's gonna be out here in the Toyota Center soon.
Yeah, he's doing the
But-
Vaca Fest.
But what I'm saying is that like, why would you waste your money? You've already paid a tab, and then just start a fight. Just control your emotions. It's not that hard. Like that's why I tell people all the time. I know a lot of friends who've never been to comedy shows. I'm like, listen, if a comic is doing crowd work, just don't respond to him, and he's gonna move on. If he's asking you questions and you stay quiet, he's gonna move on to somebody else because there's dead air. Like
Exactly.
so, like, oh, I don't want to go because I don't want to sit up front. That's what pisses me off too, is because too many people do crowd work. I'm not a crowd work comic. I want to try some, but I would never like look to piss anybody off.
Yeah, it's crowd work is one of those things, bro. It's a skill set that you have to develop, bro. It's not. It doesn't
And
come
you need
natural.
to make sure someone has your back if you're gonna do this shit.
Well, yeah, you just got it exactly because
That night when you got in that fight, who was in the lineup? You didn't have any of your boys with you there?
No, that's a no.
It was a random show.
Yeah, it's a random show. I mean, no, they were there, but we didn't. It was a small crowd, like 20 people. Nobody think, at 20. No one's gonna think there's a fight. Like if versus 200, yeah, they're more.
You should find somebody to animate that story.
Dude, I know, right?
Just show the cholo clawing you like a girl, like
Yo, I
like
should tell us.
Jerry Springer and shit.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Jose Luis.
Dude, I met him, dude.
My mom and my brother and a friend went to go watch. This is at the
I did
time,
a show with him at the Flappers in Burbank.
when they went to go see him. It's when they already regulated and they put the gate up and you couldn't do all that crazy
Yeah,
shit.
remember people slapping each other, dude.
I just remember people would go there just to. That's what comedy clubs are now like. They're like Rene Vaca's shows are like Jose Luis. Like,
Exactly.
there's like
dude.
looking to fight. Like I just saw a clip he posted. There was like some fat chick twerking on stage. I'm like, what is this shit? Like
Yeah, bro. He's taking comedy to a different level.
I would never like.
Like everybody's doing the crowd work stuff. Like I wrote a sketch. I haven't done it yet because I got to get my numbers up. But I want to do basically I go up. They go, hey, the next comedian is one of the best comedians in the world. Let's get up for Robert Zapata. Like, hey, how you guys doing? Hey, what's your name? Lisa. Oh, come on up here, Lisa. Hey, what's your name? Oh, come on up here. What do you do? Hey, come on up here. Hey, come.
The
hey,
whole
come,
crowd.
come.
Everybody's up there.
I bring the whole crowd up, and at the end I go, thank you, have a good night, and I walk off. That's it, dude. They're all like, I get a standing ovation because they're on stage. They're like, oh wow, he's amazing.
I saw this one thing. I don't know what it is, but I saw the clip online where the audience they'll have all the audience be mimes, and the comedian comes out on stage and doesn't know the audience is fake. So he comes out and there's just all mimes sitting there, and he's just like it's a prank show. They're pranking the
Oh
comedian.
wow, that's pretty funny.
Or it's each one's different people, but they're all like clowns or they're different weird
Yeah.
characters. And I don't know, I just thought that'd be funny to make.
That'd
a
be
sketch.
funny. That's funny. Yeah, it's a funny
It's like a
sketch.
black dude comes out, and it's all KKK members. like,
Yeah, right. You're like, what the hell is this? That's funny, dude. Yeah, that'd be a great show, right? You just put them all put them in odd spots. Like I've always wanted to create a show where you get 5 comedians and we all pitch in a premise, right? All 5 we have our own premise, and we all have to do all 5 premises.
like a dare.
No, it's like say my jokes
Oh,
about
you mean like a bucket pool?
that you not a bucket pool. Like you put it in the bucket. You go, hey, this is my premise. My premise is about me dating this, my dating joke. And yours is about, and mine is about, workout joke, right? And when then the other person has a, work joke and whatever. Now every comedian that goes up has to do your dating joke, has to do my workout joke, has to do their work joke. but their way.
I've tried it this is something similar, and that shit is so hard.
Like
Like,
their way, exactly. I mean, your way. Like you tell your work joke. I tell my work joke. I tell my dating joke. You tell your dating. I tell my workout joke. You tell your workout joke. Like your experience, whether it's at the gym or when you didn't work
you should
out.
call the show the Premise Factory.
Yeah, the premise. Yeah,
You just
yeah.
gotta come up with the premises.
A good, exactly. And people think it's a great idea, especially if we can get all of us to agree to do the same premises, but try not to like kind of like how what's the name does it now, where it's not exactly where what's his name? Oh God, the white dude with the big nose.
Ari Shafir.
No, not Ari. He's all at the Comedy Store. He was part of Kill Tony. Remember he was
Oh yeah. His name is. I'm having a brain fart.
he's the horn player.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name.
It starts with a W.
Slipping my mind. I don't know.
I should know his name. Yeah, well, because he has one where they throw out suggestions.
Yeah.
And the comic has to do jokes about that. You know what I mean? Not like that.
It's called on the spot, right?
Like on the spot.
Comedy
yeah.
on the spot.
Yeah, comedy on the spot. That's correct. Yeah, that's what it is.
You
Yeah.
remember his name after we're done.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God, we should know his name, dude.
I've even seen him perform too.
Oh God, I should know his name. Well, yeah, but Tim, yeah, something like that, but different. Where like we already know like what the premises are. It's not like but you just got to do it your way.
You used to run your own room, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I had several rooms, dude.
What made you stop? You're not interested in it anymore? It's too much drama.
It's a lot of work, bro. It's a lot of work, But I think I'm gonna do one again. I'm gonna get back into it. I got burnt out, because when you're at the time.
Where would you do a room at if you were gonna do another one?
I am thinking, because Hollywood's so dead now. I would have loved it in Hollywood.
Orange County's pretty popping now. Like, there's
Yeah.
a bunch of rooms in Orange County now. Well, in the open mic scene, I know.
Yeah,
And there's plenty of like restaurants and bars to go to.
if I want to do one, I want to do it at a nightclub where they already have. That's one of my best rooms ever was at a nightclub and they already had a packed out nightclub.
Mhm.
So on Fridays and Saturdays, a line around the corner. So I was like, let me take your Mondays. I'll do your Mondays. So this way, there's no pressure on me. And it's a black night. It's dark. So let me take it. So I would do Mondays. I would pack the shit out of it. And then the guy brought in another promoter to promote the nightclub after my show. And then he brought in another promoter to do the same thing as well. So because they had the big showroom in the back where I did my comedy show, and then they had the front of the nightclub, and they would have a promoter in the front starting like around 9:30, 10. Because I told him, hey, I need it quiet until like 10 o'clock, bro. I don't need no fucking music. I have no problem. So at 10 o'clock, boom, boom, boom. And then the show's over. And then he brings in another promoter for where we were at, because we're out of there.
And then you guys have the after party?
The after party. It was
That's perfect.
It was beautiful, bro.
How many years did you have that room?
I did it for a year and a half. It was amazing, dog. Every Monday, dude, that room, I had so many drop-ins. Willie, Joe Torre, Russell Peters, Roddy Piper.
No way.
Yeah, dude. He came and did comedy.
Have you ever been starstruck by anyone in the time you've done this?
No, never been starstruck.
I don't get starstruck either.
I think the only one I'll probably be starstruck is Eddie Murphy.
You met him, or you?
No, I haven't. I think I will be.
Okay.
Because he's like one of my idols. Eddie Murphy. I'd say Martin Lawrence probably. Oh shit! It's fucking it's Martin. Who else? I think those are the only ones I would be starstruck, like going like, holy shit.
I think like the Wayans brothers would I'd be starstruck if I saw any of those dudes.
I've met Sean Wayans.
Marlon Wayans always performs down here.
I've met Sean at a comedy club, and at the time they were doing the Living Color, the second round. They were trying to bring it back, and I submitted a tape for it. And I remember one of the casting directors, I met him at the Hollywood Improv. He was there to see Adam Hunter. And I go, like, hey, you casting the Living Color? I submitted for that, bro. So you did? I said, yeah, man. He's like, you going on tonight? I said, yeah, I'm going on next. I'll watch you. So I purposely did my whole video. I just did the characters. I didn't care about trying to make people laugh, but I just did the Manny Pacquiao, the freaking, I used to do Manny Pacquiao impersonation. Thank you for voting me as a new Manny Pacquiao. I just do the whole thing. And so then I did him as a president. I did a sketch where he was, running for. He was elected. He had boxing gloves. He had a suit on. You know what I mean? And so he goes, "Hey man, that was you." He's like, "Hey, he's like, are you older?" I go, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, bro." He's like, out of the 5,000 videos, over 5,000 video submissions, only 50 of them made it to Keenan's, and I was one of the 50, but I was just too old because they wanted 18. They
You should
wanted
have said
like,
no. I look rough. I
yeah,
smoke and I
yeah,
drink.
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? But it's all, but they already knew though, because at
How
the
old were you at the time?
30s, early
Man,
30s.
there's people on Nickelodeon in their 30s playing children.
I know. Or this
You
is,
seen Grease? Those fools were like 40 playing
yeah,
children.
yeah. So, but it never went anywhere because they were like,
Nobody in Living Color looked 18.
yeah,
No,
right.
none of them. They all looked old as
They looked
fuck.
older, yeah. But
That was dumb.
yeah. But apparently it never really took off because, I saw Keenan, dude, at the gym. I approached him. I go, hey,
Hey, fucker, why didn't you put me on?
I'm
Too
like,
old
hey,
for you?
Keenan. I say, what's up, man? I said, whatever happened to that living color thing, bro? I go, I submitted for that, and I go, well, and he's, yeah, you know what? Honestly, we were gonna do it, but then there was just too much expectation because so many legends came out of that. You know what I mean? How that they're superstars. So now for me to recreate it, am I gonna get that same, or is it gonna fall short?
That's like SNL today. Like it's all new cast. Like I don't really like Keenan's the only good one in SNL now. Like everyone else is just like whatever, Like
Yeah, because now they're not even doing characters. Now they're just being themselves. Like kind of like Tracy Morgan was the original, where he was himself more or less, and then he would just be himself at all the sketches. And
yeah.
then Pete Davidson. Now you got, I don't even know who's on that show now. I haven't watched it in a while. Like Cam Patterson, what does he do?
I haven't seen him
Is,
on there. They just had him dress like a girl one time.
did they really?
He was a cheerleader in one of them, and then
Oh
it's funny because
no.
Cat Williams was talking about how Hollywood tries to like
Yeah.
make them wear dresses. And as soon as he did that episode, everyone in the comments had Cat Williams with his drink
Oh
like
no.
we told you, he told you.
Yeah. Dude, yeah,
Have you ever
exactly.
worn a dress for a skit or anything?
Hell no, bro.
You're not gonna do one for Willie?
No, dude. Fuck that. No, the pimp suit was the closest thing I ever got, dude. That was it.
Hey, we're almost. It's about time to wrap it up.
All right.
Let's before we go, do you have anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you want to promote or anything?
Well, yeah, listen, guys, I have a show this Saturday night. It's in San Bernardino in the IE area. Okay. It's an 8 p.m. show. We have a great lineup. I got Bebos coming through. He's featuring. We got my man Andy gonna come through right here, do a set. We got Leo. He's coming through, bro. All
Hey,
right.
this is history for the IE. Leo Fontana's very
Leo
first book
Fontana
show.
is on the show, and we also have Fabian Barcena, which is Willie's son. Willie's son's doing stand up now.
I listened to you guys' podcast and I heard him Willie talking about he was just how long have you been doing it? Like 6 months?
You know, he just like was going on like maybe 6 weeks, bro.
I thought it was longer than that.
No, he just started like maybe he started maybe like he's probably done like 12 sets now, maybe 10 to 12 sets.
So now he's gonna start giving him a hard time and lay
Oh,
off to
dude,
you.
he really gives him a hard time, big time.
That's good though, but that's motivation,
Oh,
like,
dude, those drives homes like this
he's like, you
past,
fucking suck.
dude, bro. Hey, bro, exactly. Yeah. And I give him a hard time too, bro. And I was like, hey,
Hey, but-
Fabian, you're 0 for 5 with me, bro.
Hey,
Like,
but the dude Leo, that he gives me a hard time. Like, so you need that motivation because that's why I like him because
yeah,
I respect his opinion. Like,
all right,
I might think I'm doing well, and he'll see shit that I don't see. So like,
right.
and now this is my turn. When you do your 5 minutes, Leo, I get to fucking judge your set.
Yeah, bro.
He's very judgy, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
my turn.
Okay, and then, but this last week we were in Modesto, and Fabian killed it, bro, in front of 500 people.
How much time did he do?
He was only supposed to do 5. He did 10 because he was doing so well. Because he only gave himself 5. Willie goes, hey, you can do more if you want. And he's like, well, I'll do like 5 to 7. But Willie was on the phone because he was still in the hotel. So
He had to
because
keep going.
and then I was like, all right, I'll just I'll let him figure it out, And he was feeling
He's
it.
like, give me the line.
No,
give me the line."
yeah, exactly. He didn't. I was let him just figure it out, and he was feeling it, and he ended up doing 10 minutes. Like, oh shit, bro, and he did good, bro. I was like, oh yeah. So then, of course, I went on. Then I did my half hour, and then I brought up Willie. He did his hour, and so it was a great show in Modesto, But yeah, so Fabian, Andy, myself, Bevels, Leo, let's go.
Have you ever done that room before?
I've done it with Willier. Yeah.
How is it? It's a good. I've only seen
It's a
pictures.
nice little room, bro. It's like it's it's in the cut, San Bernardino.
Hey, I'm from San Bernardino, I have an old bit. I haven't done it in a while, but I'm gonna try to bring it out.
Yeah, it's like I get it, but but it has a banquet room in the back, so it's a nice little setup there.
Do they serve alcohol and
They
stuff?
serve alcohol.
Good. I didn't know. I didn't know if that was gonna BYOB.
No. San Bernardino. Hey, bro, it's like BYOB, bro.
So bring my OE 40s.
Come on, homie. Yeah, exactly. So freaking, but yeah, it's a nice little banquet venue. Has a restaurant, has food.
And In-N-Out is down the street in case you don't like the food.
Oh, it's on D Street, so I don't know.
In-N-Out's close by.
Yeah. Oh, is there? Yeah.
Pimps and hookers.
Yeah, exactly. I know Yamava's close by too. I think.
No, that's way further than that.
Dude, we oh really? Because we went there. I don't know how. Oh, dude,
You're probably fucking drunk.
I was drunk as shit, though.
You passed out.
Dude, you were there. Dude, I didn't even sleep that night, bro. We went to Yamava. We partied all night long.
Yamava was maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Oh, okay, so that's what it was then. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I was in the back seat, all drunk and shit.
Depending on how fast that person was driving, they're going.
Yeah. Who
was driving?
John Benitez was driving.
He was probably smashing.
Yeah,
you guys got there in 5 minutes.
I think so. I think he was smashing.
But is there any other shows you want to promote?
Yeah, I got one on Friday at the Haha as well. It's in North Hollywood. It's a 10 o'clock show the day before the
This will
San
come
Bernardino.
out Wednesday. So
Okay, yeah. So I got this Friday at the Haha at 10 o'clock in North Hollywood, and then this Saturday at Noah's Lounge in San Bernardino. Okay, 8 o'clock.
All right, tell the viewers where they can find you.
And if you guys want to look up my social medias, it's Robert Zapata, like the shoe, but with the A. And you can go to Google, you can find it there as well, and Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all the still social media, and my YouTube. I'm gonna start working on that, and my YouTube channel. I got some clips up there, so I have my old special up. I have an old special I shot at the Ontario Improv.
I saw clips on your YouTube. There's just like little 1 or 2 minute clips, but I didn't see a full on.
I have one. If you see the one that they all look the same background,
yeah.
I clipped. I'm gonna drop it.
Okay.
It's such an old one.
Because I was watching each one of them, I was like, okay, I got to start this one. Like,
I'm gonna drop the whole thing because it was a good set, and even though it's long ago, who cares? I'm still gonna put it out there.
It's the oldie but goodie.
Oldie but good, might as well. You know what I mean?
All right, that's it.
That's it, brother.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming. If you guys want to follow the podcast, the Crimson Comedy Show, you can follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify. And then also too, you guys can follow me on my personal Instagram, AndyC_comedy, and come to his show on Friday at the Haha with Bebos. And who's the other guy?
I got Dope as Yola. Have you seen him?
I've seen him, but I don't know him.
Yeah, he's like he's a weed guy. He has like a lot of followers.
I.e., guys, come to Noah's because this is history for anyone who listens to this podcast. Anybody who knows who Leo Fontana is. He's like 4 years in and has never booked a show. He refuses. And people have talked about him on podcasts. He's the most fucking talked about person ever.
Well, let's do it. Leo Fontana's coming through.
So this is history in the making, people. Come watch me bomb, and he's gonna kill because I'm gonna bomb on purpose so he can kill.
No, you're not gonna bomb, bro.
I'm fucking around.
No.
But Leo's always like, "Oh, you had an okay set. Fuck you, Leo. Let's see your set, all right?"
All right, let's do it.
We're all gonna be judging. Make sure you judge everything he does.
Oh no, I don't. I'm not gonna put the pressure, dude. Just come and have fun. That's all I ask.
I'm just kidding, Leo. Fuck you. But anyways, all right, guys. Good night, guys. Thanks for coming, Robert.
Thank you, guys.